Rise from your grave.
How about that? Yeah! Welcome to the Poor Man's Retro Game Room, and welcome to my latest retro game trades and pickups video. The first couple of things that I wanted to show you today are pickups. I was actually in Loveland, Colorado, and able to go to a retro game store up there called Games Ahoy, and was able to find a few things that I've been kind of wanting to get. And the first game that I picked up was Mega Man 2. They had a whole stack of these. It's been a series that I have never gotten into on the NES, so I've always felt like I'm missing out. So by buying this, I am kind of making a commitment to put more time into it, learn the game, and actually play it, and I want to finish it. So Mega Man 2 for the NES. Glad I got it. I got it at a decent price. So yeah, happy with that. And of course, I'm always wanting to add to my Sega Genesis collection, and there's a series that I've been a big fan of on the Neo Geo called Fatal Fury. I'm sure you guys are familiar with it. One of my favorite Neo Geo games is Fatal Fury Special. So when I saw Fatal Fury for the Sega Genesis, I've kind of had this on my list, wanted to get it. No expectations here of this being better than the Neo Geo. It's not going to be. It's not going to be better than the arcade. But I like the series, and I like the fact that it was ported to the Neo Geo. And so I want to check it out, man. I want to play it and have some fun with it. And I want it in my collection because I'm a fan of the series. So there you go. All right, so moving on to retro trades. And before I forget, I did get one other thing. It's going to be really hard to see from, the camera's not going to pick it up real great, but there is a Castlevania, the square black box next to the poster, and sitting right over my Atari Jaguar and Sega Genesis back there. It's very cool. It's kind of like pixel art, and they had this for sale in Games Ahoy. And it's the scene that you take on the very first boss right when you start Castlevania Symphony of the Night. And Castlevania Symphony of the Night is one of my all-time favorite games, my favorite Castlevania game. So that was awesome. I saw that and I'm like, man, I got to get it. It's around 20 bucks. So I think I got a pretty good deal on it. And that poster for Castlevania Bloodlines, yeah, let's get into that while we're talking about stuff on the wall back there. My buddy Jonathan Heiss, he had just won a Sega Genesis by guessing the amount of games that Dad Racer had in his library. So he was a brand new Sega Genesis owner, so I sent him Sonic 2, and I had an extra copy. I had the box and the cart, so I sent that to him, and you know, I'm always just trying to spread that Sega love. So I wanted him to play Sonic 2. Sonic 2 is a very easy game to get a hold of. I wasn't going to miss it. I have a complete in clamshell copy myself. So I wanted to kind of spread that love, give him a few games to play, and so I sent that off to him. I wasn't expecting anything in return, but dude, thank you so much. He sent me that Castlevania Bloodlines poster back there over the Sega Genesis. Yeah, my camera's not going to do it justice. It is cool. It's very cool. And it's kind of on like a material. It's like a screenshot on material. So I have some like tacky stuff to stick posters on walls that don't damage the poster or the wall. And so I use that and I put that right there. Man, I love that. My second favorite Castlevania game, Castlevania Bloodline. So it was kind of cool that I bought that art, and then he sent me that in the meantime. So man, Castlevania is well represented in my game room now. It's awesome. Thank you, Jonathan. I'm going to put a link to his channel in the description. If you haven't checked him out, man, do yourself a favor. It's got a great channel, really good creator, and fairly new creator, so it's cool. I always find his videos very entertaining and informative. Alright, then my buddy Lyndon, over at Old School Games and Stories. We did a quick trade, and he sent me Mechwarrior 2 for the Sega Saturn. Mechwarrior 2 is a game I played on the PC a lot back in the day, back in the good old PC gaming days when I had Doom and Hexen, and Mechwarrior 2 was one of my favorite games on the PC. So I got it. I was kind of hoping it would play well on the Saturn. Watched a few reviews, you know, no big deal. But when I put it in and started playing it, it brought all those memories back, and it was awesome. This Mechwarrior 2 plays really good on the Saturn. So, highly recommend that. I'm very happy with that trade. And then he threw in a few things here. Atari catalogs. Yeah. The VCS catalogs. Very cool, man. And I read the copyright date, I think it's 1981 that these came out. A lot of really colorful pictures. That's just awesome, man. Thank you. You know what? He also threw in a shark tooth. Now he makes these, and he gets them from right around where he lives. This is a prehistoric giant Mako's shark tooth. I don't know. Is there anything cooler than that? That's pretty freaking cool. So, thank you, Lyndon. Man, that is awesome. I am a proud new member of the Shark Tooth Club. And you know what? Feels pretty good to be a member of the Shark Tooth Club. Thank you, dude. Alright, so we're going to move on to my big trade with 123 Gamer Man. And what was kind of cool is he threw in an Atari catalog. Let's see here. Yeah, those are both Atari catalogs. So very cool, man. I love these things. Love them. And he threw in, and this wasn't part of the trade, those catalogs, the complete Video Warrior and How to Beat Video Games by Major Mayhem. I mean, Major Mayhem. Very cool. Really a snapshot in time. So very cool, man. I'm very happy with this. Thank you, dude. You didn't have to do that, but I'm glad you did. I'll get use out of it. It's those catalogs in the book they're coming to a good home. So, all right. So one of the things that I had acquired in a previous trade, and that was with Joshua Moore, was a Super Game Boy. I have never had a Super Game Boy, so I wanted some Game Boy games to play on it, and so I traded for Golf. This was from 123 Gamer Man. Mario Golf. Then, of course, you can't play any Game Boy games without Tetris. I mean, come on. The quintessential Game Boy game. And then Kid Icarus. So, never played this. I played it on the NES, of course, you know, the original. But I'm really looking forward to playing this. I've heard some really good things about it. It's pretty well thought of, so I'm going to play this on my Super Game Boy. I'm looking forward to it. That's going to be cool, man, and I will be playing it on the Super NES that I traded for with Joshua Moore. So, very, very cool. And then the two big items I got from 123 Gamer Man. These have been kind of my holy grail. Probably 1 and 2 here just recently. I have both the games, but I didn't have them complete in box, so now I've got the cartridges and then the complete in box games, and I'm going to sell my loose cartridges is what I'm going to do. But Doom for the Atari Jaguar, complete in box, looks to be in really good shape. He took pictures of every single thing, so I knew exactly what I was getting. No surprises here at all. It has a little bit of a crease here, let's see, on this top corner. Not a big deal, and I knew it was there. In fact, these look better than the pictures he sent me of highlighting the damage, so I'm very pleasantly surprised. They look great, and of course they look great in the protector, you know, that helps too. But complete in-box Doom, are you kidding me, man? This was one of the very first games I got for my Atari Jaguar, and the game that I played the most on the Atari Jaguar. That with the next one that I got here. So this one's been the holy grail that I've been looking for. So I'm going to have to kind of readjust my goals. And that's Alien vs. Predator complete in box for the Atari Jaguar. This one looks to be in better, even better shape than Doom. There's a few little creases that I have pictures of. Honestly, just like Doom, this looks in better condition than what I was actually expecting. So anybody trading with 123 Gamer, man, highly recommended. He's going to show you everything, and he's going to you know, be completely upfront, transparent, and honest with you. So good trading with you, brother. Appreciate it. If you want to see what 123 Gamer Man got from me, head over to his channel. He just did a video on our trade, and I will put a link to that description, a link to his channel, to that video, in the description of this video. So yeah, man, I'm pretty happy, pretty pumped up. I did well, and it was a lot of fun trading with all these guys. And Jonathan, thanks, man, for throwing that in. That was not expected. I do appreciate it, man. And yeah, I don't know that there's going to be anybody that's going to appreciate that Castlevania Bloodlines poster more than me. So thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you for taking time out of your day. And I do hope you have a great and safe rest of your day.